Hey guys, we are in Tossa del Mar, which is a small town just outside of Barcelona. And in this video we're gonna show you the best things to do in Tossa del Mar. We started our visit in Tossa del Mar by walking around the old town. We found a cute little chapel in the center of town. We really enjoyed the cute and charming streets that we found everywhere. But what we loved the most is the walled castle area. Outside you find plenty of restaurants and bars, and it's a really lively area. There's also a small beach at the end of town. It looks perfect for a swim. But when we were there, it was so windy that there's no way I would enjoy laying at the beach. It was so windy that my hat was about to blow off. At the beach's viewpoint, there is a small opening taking you inside the walled city. It's so windy today that we can't even talk, like we just have to hold on to the hat and hope it doesn't fly. But we are going to try to venture up on the old city walls and see how that goes. Let's see if the hat sticks with me the whole day. Though very windy, the views were spectacular. The city walls were built in the 13th century to protect against pirate attacks. Walking along them gave us good views of the town and eventually the main beach. People still live within the city walls, which is quite unique. On top of the hill where the castle lays, you find the ruins of St. Vincent Church. It dates all the way back to 966, but then it was in the town, and then it was moved up here a few years later. It's been restructured and rebuilt several times, but eventually it was destroyed by bombings by Napoleon's troops during the French Wars. So this is what we see today, and if I'm gonna be honest, I love these ruins.
Atlas, seriously, buddy, what the f***?
Like the wind today is insane. It's impossible to talk anywhere, and we feel like we're blowing off the cliff constantly. Luckily, when we get like a little bit more sheltered inland, it's not that windy. But I just can't get over the views here. Like the views are spectacular. The coastline with all the rocks everywhere, and the lighthouse up there was pretty cool. Right there, you can go into the lighthouse museum for about €3, so it's not that bad. But I asked if it's possible to climb up to the top for the views, and they said that it's not, so I opted out of it, basically just because I like to see views. So I didn't want to go in just for the museum this time. But yeah, we're gonna go a little bit down to the town again now, and we'll see if we can comment on anything on the way, or if it's gonna be just as windy down there. This little train takes you up and down from the lighthouse if you don't feel like walking. I've dreamt of visiting Tossa del Mar for so many years, and I was not disappointed. Like, just look at these streets and everything, like all the details were just so charming and beautiful. The main beach has all the facilities you need. We continued adventuring through the old town the next day. I just couldn't get enough of this place. The cathedral is a must visit. The ceiling is absolutely stunning and looks like the night sky. We also walked along the waterfront, which is absolutely stunning with plenty of viewpoints. At the end of the walk, there is another beach, which I absolutely loved. We're gonna go on a hike today. It's part of Camino de Ronda, and you can, like, it's I'm not sure, it's 2.5 kilometers at least to Cala, Pola, where we want to go to, and then we're gonna return the same way. But it basically starts at the end of the beach. I can't remember the name of it now, I'll put it here. But it's the beach that's kind of on the opposite side of the castle hill. So yeah, anyway, it's supposed to be a nice coastal route. And it's quite hot today, but we're still super excited to go. Right? Yeah. Following the signs, we just got up on the main road for a little stretch. It's like the views are amazing, look at that. So beautiful. I'm really excited about this hike. So far it's been very easy to follow, very well signposted. But I recommend wearing good hiking shoes, as there's loose ground and some steep sections. Look at this. Woohoo! we're going back down on the trail again, which is good because we need some shade. It's so hot in the sun. It's really nice to walk in the shade, except from the mosquitoes. They started biting me already. This is Cala, which is the cove we get to before we reach Cala Pola, where we're going to. I think it's Cala anyway. But it looks absolutely magical, and I kind of wish I brought my bikini so I could go for a swim, because it's very hot. I had no idea we were gonna come to places like this. Look at that. Woo! And we're continuing to Cala Pola. See if we get there. I'm excited to see how it looks. And Baby Shark is in the lead and super excited. Yay! Yay! Arrived at Cala Pola, really beautiful, stunning beach, and it's definitely worth coming here for a day on the beach. I would probably not choose a Sunday. Today is Sunday, so it's full of people, but it's really charming. I did prefer the other cove on the way though, Cala, I think it was called, and that was really nice and more secluded. This one you can reach easily from all the houses up there, so I would say it's a nice place to stay if you want to stay a bit outside of Tossa de Mar. Yeah, we're gonna turn around now, so we've basically done 2.5 kilometers and now we're gonna do 2.5 kilometers back. The hike was absolutely amazing. And so was the rest of Tossa del Mar. Like, we totally loved everything here. We're gonna move on and travel up to France now. So that was it from Tossa del Mar and Spain for this time, and we'll see you in France.